Kaine, Emil, I want you to... I'm sorry, right?
Sorry for what?
I'm going to talk to the villagers. I want them to let you in.
Oh, it's no big deal. Right, Kaine?
I'm used to it.
Well, you shouldn't be. It's crap, and it needs to change.
I wish everyone felt the same way. It's all right, really. I like camping out with Kaine. It's kind of fun, in a weird way. Sometimes we sit around the fire and tell stories, or roast...
Emil, that's enough. I got a fucking image to maintain.
Great.
We seem to be surrounded by a
Oh, now these little guys have armor too. Interesting. Oh, who's shooting all that stuff? You are. Veril. That's Basil. Do I already have Basil? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I don't. And that's why I was given it. Oh, I'm gonna check now. Oh! No, I had Basil, not Basil. Oh, hey, what's this? Beast Lord. Beast Lord. Give me Beast Lord. Oh, it's so heavy. Here's a question. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It doesn't... Is it slower because this is heavy? I don't know. Probably not. Alright, continuing on.
What's going on? There's dozens of them!
These are creatures of the darkness. Lure them to the light. Pathetic to the endless.
Aim for that stone statue. It's the leader.
So do I just hit it? 5, 6, 7, throw. Yeah. Thanks for your end.
Foolish creatures, you cannot hope to best me.
These little bastards just keep coming!
These creatures cannot abide the sun. Lure them into the light.
So yeah, as long as you stand in the light, it can't really do damage to you. So just wait, get your magic, and toss it. But not when that's happening. Can't really do physical against it. Oh, you're moving now. Oh, no, you actually can do physical against it. Never mind. Just not to its front. Oh. You have to hit its back if you want to do physical. Or, you know, you can just magic it up. But not when it has a shield. Did it have a shield? I don't... No, I think it was just hit up sparks and effects. Come on, yeah. so what you gotta. Whoa! Weird. And very fast. Come on. Stop it. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. You've leveled up. Yeah. Oh. You know, big props to Keiichi Okabe and the Studio Monaka, or Monaka, for the amazing music in this game. And in every other thing he does. Because, like, God, he's so good at music. No. Oh. Come on. Yeah. Whoa. So close. There we go. Just charge up. And throw.
Kaine! Kaine, are you all right? We've got to get help.
I fear there is little we can do.
No! Kaine! Get back.
What is that?
Kaine! Kaine!
Well, the Shade took over, and it's much more difficult boss fight, if I remember correctly. You're definitely gonna want a faster weapon, and I'm going to want to put words on it. All right.
Kaine's Shade!
Yeah, this Kaine's a lot faster than the last boss.
Please come back!
Oh. I don't remember if magic can damage this. Oh yeah, I can. Yeah.
Stay your blade. Magic is required against this foe.
Really? Because I seem to do just fine with physical. Oh. Nah. Just... Well, I was gonna say, just dodge it quite easily. It's... Nah, yeah. Like that. Whoa. Can I get this quick? Fuck. Shit. I'm gonna want this. No.
Let's do it!
Emil!
Oh dear.
Kaine! Kaine!
Kaine.
I couldn't hold it back. I can't be with you.
We're always going to be together, Kaine. If you transform again, we'll just stop it again, as many times as it takes. I don't care how tough it is, we're gonna get you back. I like sleeping outside because I'm with you, Kaine. I'm able to ignore my appearance and keep going because of you. I'm weak and sad and lonely, but somehow you make me strong. You're my friend and I need you, so you can't go away.
All right. All right. Stop crying. Thank you. I'm all right.
Stereostone fragment? What is this? I've no idea. How remarkably useless of you. Well, let's go ask Popola. It's a cipher of some kind. Can you determine its meaning? I think this is the key to unlocking the Shadow Lord's castle. Here, take a look at this. The Law of Robotics. I'm pretty sure it's Asimov's Law of Robotics. The 3 laws. Sacrifice, Memory Tree, and Loyal Service. I wrote down all the words I can understand. This fragment is called Stone Guardian. Given that you found it in the Lost Shrine, the words must mean something. There are spaces here for 4 other fragments as well. Sacrifice, Robotics, Tree, Service. Law Robotics probably refers to the junk heap, and the Memory Tree might be the Force of Myth. But as for Sacrifice and Loyal Cerberus, I don't have a clue. No problem. If we want to fill in the words, we just run around the world killing every big monster we find, right? Oh, splendid. By all means, let us undertake a murderous rampage. Kill them or they kill us. Besides, it's the only way to reach the Shadow Lord. It won't be easy. Kill Shades and save my daughter. Easiest thing in the world. But how can you even be sure that she's because she is, alright? So the junk heap in the Force of Myth, right? I'm on my way. Please be careful. Off I go. Oh, and listen, about Kaine and Emil. The villagers know how much they've sacrificed, and they're thankful. It's just, they're scared, you know? People can't change overnight. It's been 5 years. I'll hurry them along the best I can, but can you please give them a little more time? I guess. Thanks for trying to help, Popola. I appreciate it. Where do I want to go first? Let's get the Forest of Myth done first. Popola said we might be able to find something in the Forest of Myth. You'll forgive me if I seem less than enthusiastic about such a trip. Yeah, I don't blame you. Well, I plan to save first.
This is the village from the dream.
Yeah.
Truly a nightmare I hope never to experience again.
I hear you.
Too bad you're gonna experience it again. Oh, hello. Hi there. How are things? Huh? Wanna know if anything unusual is happening? Well, I have been feeling a rather strange presence whenever I visit the Divine Tree. The Divine Tree. Yes, it's a legendary tree that exists in the heart of our village. Did you investigate the cause of this presence? Not really, no. And why not? Well, we're not really supposed to go near the tree, except for prayer. And why is that? I don't know, alright? It's just how things have always been. Weird. So, where's this tree? I'm gonna assume it's this big tree, in this very small, most likely unfinished area. We are the grass, we are the trees, we are the woods. Why do we seem to encounter nothing but odd people lately? You should talk Vice. Pah, as if Grimoire Vice is capable of spouting such nonsense. Hang on, I don't think he's done. The dark form that governs all memories. May the words form themselves to your liking. That would be nice. Black, pure darkness, painted over everything. Words scattered here and there across the blackness, kind words, difficult words, amorous words, all sparkling in the dark like jewels. The words were few now, but time was shorter. Grabbing the words in desperation, the tree turned to the sky. "This is wrong," whispered the tree in a voice of wind through the leaves. "This is not how it was supposed to be. The plan has failed." Once, long ago, the tree had remembered everything about the world. This was its task, its purpose. It shivered with something approaching joy as it collected the memories of mankind. This was no accident. Emotions were as much a part of the tree as root and bark. Memories collected like dew on the thick green leaves of the tree. And once they had formed a web that spanned the entire world. Words collapsed into sunlight before passing through the leaves and into the pool of memory. From the pool, the words joined together to form colonies. The colonies united in the whirlpools of light, and the light coalesced into stars. Each star was like a child of the tree, and it loved them all. Look at my memory. A child, he is here, brought low by disease. He is far too young to have suffered so. Thin beyond words, the boy's skin is a shade paler than the bleached hospital sheets upon which he lies. His parents no longer visit him, for they cannot bear to watch him suffer. The doctors have long since surrendered his fate to the gods. The boy, too, has abandoned hope. Strange emotions, weariness, hatred, swell within the dark recesses of his young heart. He tries to reject the black terror that germinates in his body, but no amount of effort or tears can drive the invader away. He's long ceased to resent his parents and doctors. Once he did, but now his pain is so great that there's little room in his heart to think of others. Only one person brings the boy comfort, a healthy young girl with tan skin and deep green eyes. She's a beacon of brightness and light in the boy's world. Her very presence is a comfort to him. But he is unable to look upon her face. Whenever they meet, the boy is filled with loathing for his own state. Soon, this loathing eats away at what joy he receives from the girl's visits. The girl will stop coming, he knows this. His every waking moment is spent in fear of this day. He thinks that if he could talk to her, if he could tell her of his feelings, that this might not be so, but this conversation never happens. The girl disappears. The boy dies alone. The tree scoops up this memory and carefully stores it within itself. Etched upon it is a single word: envy. Look at my memory. There's a female warrior. His greatest enemy is a beast with red eyes that she cannot fully comprehend. When she strikes it with her sword, it turns into a pillar of salt and dies. But when the white smoke clears, a new enemy rises, and another, and another. The warrior knows that her struggle is folly, Fighting the unending stream of enemies fills her with a sense of joy and purpose. Somewhere, deep in the warrior's drug-addled mind lies a vague memory of her daughter. Perhaps the child exists only in her head, the dying remnants of a powerful dream. She does not know. Her friend and fellow warriors come and go. Some flee in terror, some are eaten. She began the fight with 63 companions, but most are gone now. The warrior's body shudders. She does not understand why at first. By the time she hears the fierce, low sound, the arena is already enclosed in darkness. Looking up, the warrior sees a beast so large that it blots out the sky. She is laughing. She has been doing so for as long as she can remember. Covered in blood and dirt, the warrior laughs. She laughs and laughs until the town that contains her daughter collapses into a pile of dust. This memory has been stored for a long time. It is etched with a single word: loss. Look at my memory. A red dragon falls from the heavens. Ah, the memory has been lost. A shame. It was a favorite of mine. After many centuries of existence, the tree saw that its carefully labeled memories were beginning to dwindle. Once seemingly infinite, the memories now seemed ready to disappear forever. The tree did not feel sadness at this. Grief was an emotion beyond its comprehension. It did, however, have the distinct feeling that something was missing. The mountain of memories it had so carefully assembled had disappeared. The tree stretched its branches as far as it could, but new memories refused to flow. The pool of memories was a black, empty pit, a hollow place where life had once flourished. The tree had lost its purpose. There was nothing to be done but sift through the few remaining memories littering the ground under its branches. This is why the tree was pleased when the man and his companion entered the room. Well, this place is gloomy as hell. The room NieR had entered was almost completely empty. All he could see were a few crystals scattered haphazardly on the ground. Picking up one of the crystals and peering into it, NieR suddenly saw a familiar sight. It was the Forest of Myth, its villagers prisoners of their own dreams. I apologize, the tree thought. That is all that remains. As NieR stared at the jewel, bewildered, a voice suddenly called out from the depths of his mind. The voice implored them to listen. It was an order. Following it was mandatory. Abruptly, the pair realized that they must listen. They must listen. Look. A small shadowy presence appeared from beneath the floor. It looked to be a shade. The shade grasped several jewels in its hands. More jewels tumbled out of its mouth like shards of broken teeth, sights and sounds tingling from each one before vanishing forever. The creature was abusing the memories, treating the precious objects like a collection of cheap playroom toys. The shade appears to be consuming the memories. That little thing is barely worth my time to kill. The tree extended a branch towards NieR. Without a second thought, NieR brought his blade down on the shade, tearing its stomach wide. Jewels burst from the shade and poured across the chamber floor. Look, thought the tree. There's the conviction memory I had lost, and satisfaction, and many others as well. Yes, this is good. The tree opened its mouth and attempted to speak, but no sound emerged. A millennium of silence and solitude had caused the tree to forget certain things, but rather than be upset, it greeted the development with good cheer. Focusing all its power on the riddle of speech, the tree formed a kind of makeshift vocal cord and tried again. Ahem. I implore. It spat out a glimmering green jewel. One more time. I implore you. There we are. What was the color of the lost envy? I think her eyes were green? It spoke. The shade has intelligence and emotion. Who cares? NieR brushed Vice's comment aside as a sword sliced through the shade's right arm. The shade extended its remaining arm to NieR. I must touch him. I must make contact. The moment his fingers brushed against NieR, the tree felt a warm sensation begin to burn. Something had coursed through his fingers, up its arm, and out of its entire body. It was emotion, more than the entity had felt in centuries. The tree cried out in surprise and joy. 1,000 years alone, 1,000 years in quiet contemplation. The tree felt like it was going to break apart. For long centuries the tree had been alone, its heart sealed with heavy chains, but no more. New, powerful emotions began to take hold, causing its heart to lighten. This was more than the simple emotions that had been designed to feel. It was the beginning of soul. And the man was the key. This was the promise made long ago. This was how it would be released. The tree's stomach began to throb in pain, a new and unpleasant sensation, but the time was not yet right. I implore you, how many were lost by the warrior who fought the red-eyed beasts? She had 63 friends. Okay, riddle time is over. I'm gonna kill this stupid shade once and for all. Something round and shiny fell from the open stomach and clattered to the floor. The key, shouted the book. Grab the key. The man's sword slowed. Time began to dilate around them, stretching and slowing. Time is essential. The next word must be heard. The word exploded. It became difficult to discern their meaning. The pull of memories began to crack as infinite blackness burrowed its way into the wall. This world is falling apart. How can a world of letter? I implore. Most important thing. World. The light was complete. The memories disappeared. The tree's identity began to dissolve. As the letter slowly faded, NieR was drawn back to the real world. And the tree was satisfied. What in the... Never realized that shades were capable of irrational thoughts. I don't care if they can tap dance and play the fiddle. Can't I just kill something without all this voodoo nonsense? With the tree defeated, we no longer have to worry about being buried in its world of letters. Unless, of course, time itself begins to rewind. And we're done. Later, losers. What next? Junk heap. Pueblo said we might be able to find a key fragment in the junk heap. Perhaps we can find a clue at Two Brothers' weaponry. Yeah, I want to go there. Definitely want to go there. Ooh, an item. Sap. Whatever. Off to hopefully see if I can upgrade a weapon.